Hello everybody, so let's look at one of these questions from the SAT math section. So this question is telling us that there's a right triangle which has sides of length 2 times the square root of 2, 6 times the square root of 2, and square root of 80 units. What is the area of the triangle in square units? So let's write down these side lengths first. 2 times the square root of 2, then 6 times the square root of 2, and then square root of 80 units. Okay, we have to find the area of the triangle in square units. So let's first rewrite the side lengths to figure out which one has the longest length, because the side which has the longest length is going to be the hypotenuse of this right triangle. So let's rewrite the lengths of these sides. Okay, so 2 times square root of 2 will be square root of 4 times the square root of 2. Okay, 6 times square root of 2 is going to be 30, square root of 36 times the square root of 2. Okay, square root of 80 is going to be square root of 40 multiplied by the square root of 2. So when we look at all these respective side lengths, we find out that the square root of 80 is the longest side, so therefore the square root of 80 is going to be the hypotenuse of the right triangle. So that means that if we have this right triangle right here, okay, this is with this being the right angle, okay, then the hypotenuse, okay, which is the longest length, is going to be square root of 80. Okay, because from these particular lengths over here, square root of 4 times square root of 2 is square root of 36 times the square root of 2, and the square root of 40 times the square root of 2. We find that square root of 80 is the longest side, so square root of 80 is going to be the hypotenuse of this right triangle. And then the side lengths are going to be 2 times the square root of 2, and then the other side length is going to be 6 times the square root of 2. Okay, now we have to find the area of this particular triangle right here. Now the area of a triangle, let me just do this. Okay, area of a triangle is going to be equal to half times the base times the height. Okay, so in this particular case, the base is 2 times square root of 2, our height is 6 times square root of 2. So we're going to continue. This is equal to half times the base, which is 2 times the square root of 2, multiplied by the height, which is 6 times the square root of 2. And that is going to be equal to half times 2 times square root of 2 times 6 times square root of 2. Okay, in order to multiply this, we multiply these particular integers first. 2 times 6 equals 12. Okay, because the square root, okay, but like both of them are multiplied by the square root of 2, so therefore or even otherwise, I must say, like we are supposed to multiply the integers together in this type of multiplication. We multiply the integers with each other, and we multiply the root the roots against each other. So we have 2 times 6, which is 12. We multiply that by square root of 2 times square root of 2. Okay, and okay, let me, where do I, okay, I'll just divide this right here. I'll continue over here. That is going to be equal to half times 12 times square root of 2 times square root of 2 is equal to 2 itself. Okay, now the 2's are going to cancel each other out. Okay, half times 2 is equal to 1 itself. Okay, so that is going to be equal to 1 times 12, and that is going to be equal to 12 square units. Now we look at all the options, and we find that the correct answer is option B, which is 12. Thanks to all of you for watching this video. I'd like to see all of you in the next one.